Hi everybody! Prime Video has announced the movie and TV titles coming to the service in July. 80 For Brady. The movie is inspired by the true story of four best friends and New England Patriots fans who take a life-changing trip to Super Bowl 51 to see their hero Tom Brady play, and the chaos that ensues as they navigate the wilds of the biggest sporting event in the country. Knock at the Cabin. M. Night Shyamalan's latest thriller features an existential threat. One, only 7 years old, is vacationing with her two dads, Eric and Andrew, at a remote cabin. While catching grasshoppers, she is approached by a stranger named Leonard. Initially friendly, he explains that he needs one and her parents' help to save the world. However, one becomes suspicious when three other people appear with makeshift weapons. One flees to warn Eric and Andrew, but the visitors break into the cabin and tie them up, with Eric sustaining a concussion. Leonard and his companions claim that they have never met before this day and have no intention of harming the family. However, in the past week, they have been driven by visions and an unknown force to find the family as they are predicting an impending apocalypse. Vision or illusion? Los Iniciados. Based on the novels by Colombian writer Mario Mendoza and on the character of Detective Frank Molina, the filming of Los Iniciados took place in Bogotá. In Frank Molina's saga, which uses the books Lady Massacre, La Melancolia de los Fios, El Diario del Fin del Mundo and Aclar, the story of an alcoholic private investigator who unmasked sinister plots in the underworld of Bogotá is told. The Portable Door, 2023. The movie centers on Paul and Sophie Lowley, put-upon interns who begin working at the mysterious London firm J.W. Wells & Company and become increasingly aware that their employers are anything but conventional. Charismatic villains Humphrey Wells, the CEO of the company, and middle manager Dennis Tanner are disrupting the world of magic by bringing modern corporate strategy to ancient magical practices, and Paul and Sophie discover the true agenda of the vast corporation. Till. Till is a profoundly emotional and cinematic film about the true story of Mamie Till Mobley's relentless pursuit of justice for her 14-year-old son, Emmett Till, who, in 1955, was lynched while visiting his cousins in Mississippi. In Mamie's poignant journey of grief turned to action, we see the universal power of a mother's ability to change the world. Unseen. A 2023 American horror thriller film directed by Yoko Okumura and starring Midori Francis, Jolene Purdy, and Missy Pyle. Two women form an unlikely connection when a depressed gas station clerk, Sam, receives a call from Emily, a nearly blind woman who is running from her murderous ex in the woods. Emily must survive the ordeal with Sam being her eyes from afar using video call. Michael Patrick Lane will play the ex. The Horror of Dolores Roach. Dolores Roach is released from prison after 16 years and returns to a severely gentrified Washington Heights with $200 and the clothes on her back. Her boyfriend missing, her family long gone, Dolores reunites with an old stoner buddy, Luis, who gives her room and board and lets her give massages for cash in the basement under his dilapidated storefront, Empanada Loca, the only remnant of her former life. When the promise of her newfound stability is quickly threatened, Magic Hands Dolores is driven to shocking extremes to survive, and in the face of unexpected professional success, Dolores and Luis become dangerously symbiotic, and Luis must unleash his own peculiar predilections. The Summer I Turned Pretty Season 2. The story follows Isabel Belly Conklin, a girl who finds herself in a love triangle between two brothers named Conrad and Jeremiah. Belly has had a long-time crush on the older brother, Conrad, and he's finally returning her interest, and then suddenly his younger brother, Jeremiah, is fighting for her affections. Good Omens Season 2. Despite being intended as a miniseries based on a single book, the first season of Good Omens was so successful that Aziraphale and Crowley are returning for a brand new story beyond Terry Pratchett and Neil Gaiman's novel in Good Omens Season 2.
We've paid for that bridge and we're going to collect.
It's never been attempted before. We shall seize the bridges, it's all a question of bridges, with thunderclap surprise.
Are dead.
Welcome to hell.
It's the Grim Reaper, dude. How's it hanging, Death?
Strange name for a motion picture? Perhaps. But it's the story of one of the strangest men who ever lived.
From the back alleys of Manhattan
Well, our victims are certainly Yakuza.
to the streets of Japan.
Heard her parents say they're going to send her to hell. I'm scared. Did you hear that?
Open up!
But a dream.
You can't be Chaplin. You might be Chaplin after all.
Being the heroes of Iwo Jima, that's just not the case. The real heroes are dead on that island.
Knowing he was with you that day and seeing him in that photograph.
The moon. You gotta give him his space. Don't bother him, he won't bother you. You understand?
And I will have my vengeance. In this life or the next.
Win the crowd, and you'll win your freedom.
Are you not entertained?
No one's ever lived to tell the tale.
It's okay. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Do you want to play?
Who are you?
I'm Hit Girl. And that's Big Daddy.
We're a highly funded yet unofficial government agency. We'll take it from here.
Who the hell are you?
INS Division 6.
There is no Division 6.
You guys get along all right? All right, I'm in.
Men in black, protecting the Earth from the scum of the universe.